This is the lamp I found in a dumpster down the street from my house on Thursday, and today is Sunday, and I'm trying to work on it because it's really in bad shape. Trying to take it apart. Trying to take off all the hardware, metal pieces, because it opens and closes really nice. And the back here, it has it. Okay, I have it right here, but it was all bent out of shape completely. So what I'm going to try to do with this, I don't know if it's going to work. I'm going to wet it, soak it with water, and maybe just put something over it to see if it would straighten out, and then I can put it back and put the glass. It has a glass on for this side. On the inside here, okay, I don't know if you can see it well. On the inside, it takes this little thing, which I put all the hardware in there, but this is for a candle, to put a candle in there. Okay, it just goes there. It has a place for it. So I want to wash the whole thing, and see how much I can do. Sand it and paint it. And I know it's not going to be all done today, but I'm going to do as much as possible. I'll get back to you as soon as I can, do a little bit more on it. Okay, but this is the lamp. Okay, this is now soaked and wet. I soaked it with a hose, and it's really soaked, but it's also like cracking, so right here. So I have to put something over it real quick and see if it like goes back to its original shape, or at least as much as possible. Okay, so I'll let you know as soon as it dries out and I put something over, and then we'll see what happens. We'll keep in touch. And the rest of the lamp I washed. It was really dirty, so I washed it as much as I could, cleaned it, and I gotta put some of the stuff back on it. Try to nail this on there, and we'll see. That's the bottom of the lamp. Okay, this is everything that I had to put on top of that wet form for it to strain out. So we'll see how it turns out. Let me put this other one on there. I'm here in my garage. There's a lot of stuff in here, which are projects that there are projects that I have standing by, and I haven't had time to work on them. So I especially want to do this one later on. It's a baby high chair, and I want to paint it like that Cat in the Hat. So, but on this one, on the lamp, we'll see. I gotta wait a few days probably for it to dry, and then come back to it and continue working on that. See you later. I'm gonna see if I can start working on it today. Okay. I have to nail it and do a whole bunch of stuff to it. Sand it, paint it. Okay, so let's start. These are the hardware that came with it, and I took them off. Okay, I think this is more or less ready. Okay, it's ready to be dusted away, and then just I have to put putty or maybe Elmer's glue or something just to make it look a little bit more presentable. Okay, we'll put this aside. And let's start sanding this one. This one's a real mission. All this crap off. I don't think I'm going to take much of this off because I think it's caulking and it's there just to prevent it from falling apart. So you just take off the excess. Okay, so yesterday I was gonna put some putty on all this, and I didn't have any putty, so what I did, I went ahead and used caulking, which is what they originally used to fix it. So I went ahead and I used caulking to seal all the cracks and the imperfections. So, well, almost all of them. So, and here in this one here, in the lid, I also put caulking around it. Put caulking all around it, and then I put this clamp that I had. It was my dad's, so it would press down here. It made kind of like an indentation, but that's alright. Once I paint it, it's gonna look better. And I'm still gonna sand it more. I'm gonna sand it a little bit more, like the parts where I put the caulking. I'm gonna sand that, and I'm gonna sand up here, which I've done so. Still have to sand all these and paint them somehow. So let's get to it. Okay, metallic. I found metallic paint. That's what I want to paint it with. Metallic paint. Okay, this is really nice paint. So I'm just gonna leave it like that and let it dry. Tomorrow I'll come back and maybe give it another coat. Okay, so here are the pieces that I painted yesterday. They came out pretty good. I'm not even gonna give it another coat or anything like that. They're gonna stay like that. And the plate, I'm just gonna leave it like that. And this is perfect. Everything came out good. Okay, everything came out good. So now I'm gonna go ahead and sand this part here real quick. It should be dry already. yesterday it wasn't totally dry, so I'm just gonna sand it a little bit today and as best as I can, and that's gonna be it. And then I'm gonna paint it with a chalk white, but I think today I'm gonna just slightly sand it. And then I found this paint which I had bought at Home Depot. It's an Oops for $2. So I think I'm going to paint it, the whole thing, with this color, and also maybe some gold in the details, like this part here and other places. Okay, but we'll see. Okay, so there it is. It's all painted. Huh?
Now before you dry, you're supposed to wet it?
Yeah. So that's it. It's already painted. I just have to now clean it when it's dry. I have to clean this part here where I got paint on the glass. I gotta just scrape that off all around. And I don't know. I kind of like it white now. It's like, I kind of like it white. It doesn't look like a church. Does it look like a church, Ivan?
No.
Do you like it white?
Kind of Asian.
Yeah, but do you like the color white?
Yeah.
Because I was going to paint it this other color because I thought white would look too much like a church. This color. But I kind of like that white now. Huh? What do you think? I like the white.
Yeah.
And I might just do a little something to it, but not much. Once I add the fixture to it. Let me see what it looks with a fixture. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of like that. And I really don't want to go too overboard with it. I use this paint for something else. I have had it there for about a year or so. So I'm going to leave it like this. Just add a little something to it. And we'll see. I like it. I like it white. I think it looks very chic. Okay, yeah, I had another thought now. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to maybe sand it a little bit more, the white, and make it look distressed. I think that's what I'm going to do. Make it look distressed, like sand it down good and make it look old, which it is, but distressed. We'll see. Okay, so I distressed the lantern. I distressed it some. Right here I did it as well. And right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to finish distressing it on this side. And then what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to just try to put some of this metallic copper on there. And I still don't know, but I still might use this one and just maybe some areas of it with this green. So we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna go back to painting the whole thing white. Okay, I painted this white again, just the edge and the inside again, painted it in white. And now what I'm going to do is I have this gold paint, liquid leaf. It's called liquid leaf. Well, it says brass color, 6150 from Liquid Leaf. And what I want to paint is just this part here, which I did here already. And I need to give it another coat. So I'm going to paint this here. And here, I don't know what I'm gonna paint yet, but I'm gonna leave it white like that again. Repainted it white, and I'm just gonna give it like a few touches of the gold leaf. Okay, so that's the another one of the shapes painted. I still have to give it a second coat, maybe even a third coat, but for now, just I'm gonna continue, and then when I finish the whole thing, this part, the bottom part, I'll come back to the video and show you. Okay, this is it. I already finished painting the centers. This one, it looks ugly like that because it's still wet, but once it dries, it'll look sort of like that. So all painted, still wet, but they're all painted. And now I'm gonna start with the top of it, with the lid. And with the lid, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paint this in that brass color that I painted the other part of the lamp. I'm gonna paint this brass, and I'm gonna paint this edge here, this part up here, and I think this here, this all along the side. That's, I'm gonna paint that brass too. So it's this, that edge there, and this here, and this, the hardware that it has to open it, and the hinges. Oh, I need some paint there. That's okay, it's gonna stay like that. The hinges are this color. They're this color. So we'll see how it looks. Okay, so here is the lantern. Finally finished. It's not perfect, by far it's not perfect, but it's better than how it was. Okay, it's really, really heavy. So those are the hinges. Okay, I had to put them like that. They were not like that before. They were internally. I don't know how they did it, but I couldn't have done it anyway, because okay, this is the thing that I painted. All this I painted gold instead of the copper that it had, or that I painted it first. The copper, I decided gold, it would go better with gold because of the rest of the trimmings that it had. So everything else except for that there, but everything else painted gold. Okay, so what I was saying, the hinges I have to put differently, because since this here, it was so weak, I could not put them the way they were before. So I have to put them on the outside of the lantern. I could not put them on this part here. On this part here, I could not put them there. But there it is, the lantern. I hope you like the video. Please like and subscribe.